Good morning to everyone present. I, Pavan Nambiar of Class 10A of Indian School Sohar, will be presenting a brief introduction to the role that artificial intelligence plays in the field of education today. Artificial intelligence, or AI as it's commonly referred to nowadays, refers to the intelligence of machines. With the help of artificial intelligence, machines perform functions such as learning, planning, reasoning, and problem solving. Many experts believe that artificial intelligence could solve major challenges and crises. AI can certainly make education more efficient, and it has already been used in many educational institutions across the globe to help in enhancing education and creating a better educational environment for students of all ages. Another helpful use of AI is that AI driven programs can give students and educators helpful feedback. AI can not only help teachers and students to craft courses that are customized to their needs, but it can also provide feedback to both about the success of the course as a whole. Some schools, especially those with online offerings, are using AI systems to monitor student progress and to alert professors when there might be an issue with student performance. These kinds of AI systems allow students to get the support they need and for professors to find areas where they can improve instructions for students who may struggle with the subject matter. During the pandemic, for example, schools across the world resorted to using online applications to continue educating students without much interference from the pandemic. AI has already been applied to education primarily in some tools that help develop skills and testing systems. As AI educational solutions continue to mature, many hope that artificial intelligence can help fill the gaps in learning and teaching and allow schools and teachers to more than ever before, and ultimately artificial intelligence is worth the cost because it will make education more accessible and less tiring for everyone involved. With the acceptance of artificial intelligence, students will be able to try new learning styles. Teachers will continue to develop more into their career, and education will be a mix of technology and entertainment. When looking into a classroom in this modern age, you will see that teachers are using multiple techniques to teach a class of students who each learn in their own specific ways. As AI gets more sophisticated, it might be possible for a machine to read the expression that passes on a student's face that indicates they are struggling to grasp a subject and will modify a lesson to respond to that. The idea of customizing the curriculum for every student's needs is not viable today, but it definitely will be for AI powered machines. By leveraging the best attributes of machines and teachers, the vision for AI in education is one where they work together for the best outcome for students. Since the students of today will need to work in a future where AI is the reality and the standard, our educational institutions must expose students to and use the technology. While it may seem like a challenge, the technology is already available in some classrooms, offering students an additional learning platform. This makes it easier for students to access the answers they need in real time, as some virtual assistants are available 24/7. Even for me personally, AI has helped me during the pandemic as an important educational tool. AI technology can help discover the needs of separate students, then it can adapt according to their separate needs. AI tutors provide study help to students. Also, AI can automate grading, which results in saving a lot of time. Artificial intelligence will help. Indeed, in the coming decades, AI will transform education. Donald Clark, a pioneer in the field of education, is confident that AI can result in accelerating and reducing the cost of learning even basic skills such as reading, writing, and mathematics on a global scale. AI will also help by enabling related technologies to realize their educational potential, including virtual reality and augmented reality. Imagine a classroom where students can interact with an augmented reality interface showing them the different organelles in an animal cell, or a history class where students can ride alongside Napoleon across the Alps in VR, of course. Ultimately, intelligent systems play a big role in how we interact with information in our personal and professional lives, and could just change how we find and use information in schools and academia as well. Over the past few decades, AI based systems have already radically changed how we interact with information, and with newer, more integrated technology, students in the future may have vastly different experiences doing research and looking up facts than the students of today. Smart data gathering powered by intelligent computer systems is already making changes to how colleges interact with prospective and current students. From recruiting and helping students choose the best courses, intelligent computer systems are helping make every part of the college experience more closely tailored to student needs and goals. I see AI as the future in the field of education mainly because it allows us to simply do more with little effort. Every lesson turns into a memorable experience for the student and the teacher, and in an ever progressing world with increasing dependence on artificial intelligence, AI based education is the future. And we're already more than halfway there to implement it on a global scale. There are many more AI applications for education that are being developed through including artificial intelligence mentors for learners, further development of smart content, and a new method of personal development for educators through virtual global conferences. Education might be a bit slower to the adoption of international artificial intelligence and machine learning, but the changes are beginning and they will continue. Robots can now improve the learning experience by creating customizable learning upgrades and digital content that applies to students of different grades, for elementary and post secondary schools. They can make the content easily digestible by dividing it into comprehensible chunks, highlighting important lesson stuff, summarizing key points, and more. With these developments, the role that artificial intelligence will play in the field of education in the future is certainly exciting to think about. And as such, I would like to present an innovation of my own. Usage of robots to present certain topics in class, which I think will be a very interesting and fun change to a regular classroom and will bring a dash of entertainment to the classroom. And on that note, I would like to end by saying that artificial intelligence is a gift when it comes to education and that it is something we should all be supporting to enrich the quality of education in an ever changing world and an ever progressing world. With our increasing dependence on artificial intelligence in all walks of life, it is only imperative that we move towards an AI based educational model. Thank you for having me.